The game started, guys. Thank you. Hasn't travelled very far. It's a bit of a scramble behind the enormous light pole here at the Oval. It's taken in by O'Brien off South, who gave it to O'Brien. Kick from O'Brien, a beauty too. Good earnest lead came from Morabito. Away he goes. He's got tons of toe. 3 bounces. Now he cuts inside. He's tried to do too much. Tackled by Flay. Well, it was an impressive looking run, but he just did too much. And the free kick will come back to Dion Flay. Might have hurt himself in the tackle.
Yeah, he's actually a really good effort by Morabito to take him on. Just need to have a little bit more awareness about him.
Flay to Shadbolt.
The key forward needed to come out and lead at him instead of running back, Judgy.
He had nothing to kick to, so he had no alternative really to keep bouncing it. Matt Tedesco. A couple of Tedescos out there in defence for West Perth. Looking there for Salakis. He was not really in that contest. He made something out of nothing. Here's Holmes and Michael. Hand pass to Morabito. Spins out of trouble. Goes by left boot. It's all West Perth down there. Well, I thought that should have been a free kick. Picked up by Rice, it might have been. Gives it now to Hutchins. Uses the right boot and a good leap by Seavey. He kept the ball in play, but perhaps he was ill-advised to do so. Morabito to Locke. Locke now to Rosa, right on the boundary line. Searching hand pass, a shocker. Somehow it came up to Beswick. Falling kick from Beswick. O'Brien couldn't take the mark. In fact, it might have been Charters. That was a free kick to a Peel Thunder player because Hammond it was. It's a teammate in triplet. Wobbles a kick up towards centre half forward. Ball bounces without being touched. Then it's taken by Lascott. Tried to get a hand pass away. Not particularly effective. Chance there for Peel Thunder going through. Perhaps O'Brien, but whoever it is, they bring the ball in very, very quickly from the goal square. Find Rory O'Brien. Waits for Charters. In fact, it's Morabito to run past him. He uses the ball up towards centre wing. Looked like a push there. It was pretty blatant. And Dion Flay will take the free kick. It was
to Bloxage. Well run down by Guadagnon. The kick goes towards the outer wing. Opportunity in there. Oh, yeah, they're saying he got it away legally there, Morabito, who goes in and butters up again, taken to ground. This time I'll have a ball up. Chambers doing the tackle.
I think the umpires put the whistle away, Lemmy.
Todd Keating, Ryan Shelton and David Moon. I think they're doing a good job.
Well, they've been consistent, largely. That's all you can ask for, really. Not too sure who won that run contest. 4 fists in games with Essendon, back on the Fremantle list in recent seasons. Chance in there for Green, gets a quick hand pass away. Morabito then very high towards full forward, strike back, couldn't take the mark overhead.
At the moment, Ebert continues across goal. Morabito has taken the mark, still in the pocket, down the outer side of the ground. Chance now for Ware, likes to carry the ball onto the left boot. This one doesn't hold. Centering kick, Smoker always uses the ball well. On this occasion, Peel do well through Morabito to bring the ball to the ground. Green had it for a fair while. Beswick back to Green. Green to Trippett. There's a chance there for Shadbolt. Got it to Crossland. He got it to Guadagnon. Defensive hand pass. Comes out now to Strike. Matt Tedesco got a hand pass in there as well. Seavey. Half a dozen hand passes. Eventually it's Flay who goes out very wide. The kick sits up beautifully in the end for Salakis. Short pass to Strike. They've really been running
now on the outer wing.
Bloxage looking for options. The most obvious one is short into Morabito, but they're making a welter of getting the ball forward. Morabito short and laterally to Howard. That's holding the ball. I'm not sure it was a tackle, but they're given the advantage. Luke Tedesco, hand pass to Chambers. Not a particularly good one. Where a chance now for Peel. Ware playing the ball along the boundary line, does well. Now he hand passes further. Guys who have been outstanding. Beswick gets the hand pass up. Morabito off the side of the boot. In fact, it was touched off the boots of the umpire. Chambers took it. Hand passes to Hunt. Hunt cleverly keeps the ball in play and does better than that. He directs the ball along. Moment Peel. Now O'Brien goes longer, but it's always across the ground. A good mark has been taken there by Morabito. Short into the corridor. Beswick dropped what he should have taken. Perhaps had the sun in his eyes, but no excuse. Oh, he just didn't get it. Umpire bounces it. Bloxage tries his hand as a ruckman. Comes down there to Morabito. Did well to get his kick in, but there's no one home. West Perth have got the extra man back there. One of them is Flay. Took a clever mark. Switches play. They can really open Peel up. Bradley. Short. A little bit too short there for Shadbolt. Releases the hand pass. Legitimately, says the umpire. Lock in a tackle to Ebert. Both sides intent on going backwards. Ebert goes back. Now they are out of trouble. It goes back to Locke. It might have been Charters, the player who kicked it to him.
Well, there's some bloke in the crowd yelling out, switch it.
To Beswick. Beswick's kick not good. Sailor was there, but Morabito was up to the task. Fends off one tackle. He's a good size for a 17-year-old. But even 17-year-olds need to look at where they're hand passing. It goes astray.
Going 20 minutes or more without scoring a goal. You're not going to win matches playing like that.
In this case, they haven't already kicked one.
No. Locke gets it from the advantage. Gave it off to Bloxic. Now off towards the teammate who hand passes to Howlett. It came from Morabito, and they do get a goal. So far they've had a 20-minute lapse in the first and second quarters, and it's taken them 19 minutes. Is Hutchings, who bounces it inside 50, but McLeod repels back towards the wing. Crossland couldn't gather the footy. Strike can. He pokes it out wide. Smoker plays on. Lead to West Perth at quarter time. 17 at half time, and now they head for home up by 37. Ebert to get a potential disposal. He couldn't gather it. In the end, coming off the full forward line is Crossland. He hand passes to Guadanin, and he...
Then West Perth, 60 possessions. I mean, it's a lot, isn't it? As McLeod goes straight down the middle of the ground to a contest, and quite a big contest too. No easy possession there. Smith, however, emerges with it. Just as he's tackled, he hand passes to Ware.
O'Brien roots it high towards the outer half-back flank. Almost a mark out there to Seaby. Off hands Charters. Gives the hand pass away to Ware.
First attempt unsuccessful. Second attempt floats it to the 50. Crossland runs onto it, then runs immediately into Charters. He's dispossessed. Smith to O'Brien.
Handle list as the ball is thrown in. In front, Charters clean possession. He's got Ware forward of the pack. He too then can go to Morabito, who takes a run. He's got good pace for a tall man. Draws an opponent. Hand passes over the top. They keep the ball alive. Howlett to O'Brien. High towards the lead, and
in Hammond, I think, to kick that goal. Here's Morabito onto the left boot. Did pretty well under pressure with the left boot, but clever body work from Rice, who's been very good.
And a 34-point lead to Swans over East Perth out at Bassendean. From the ball up, Charters clean possession by hands to Morabito. Off to O'Brien. O'Brien kicks out to right half forward. Howlett marks on.